Gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run, refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we print reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandies, everybody chasing tandies. Hey, I running everything, the future's looking trendy. Body dive, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new mutation, smirking got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run, refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we print reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandies, everybody chasing tandies. Hey, I running everything, the future's looking trendy. Body dive, robbie that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new mutation, smirking got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow. At the end of the day, traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run, refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, now the whole world's sending Tandies. Markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, a pretty life-changing game. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body die, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got a fashion. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandis, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, a pretty life-changing game. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body die, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got a fashion. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandis, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, a pretty life-changing game. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body die, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got a fashion. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Future spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refresh Markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Futures spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got obsession. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that AI gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep into the night. AI writing code, AI making video scenes. Automation creeping into every workflow stream. If AI does the work and the labor fades away, who's left to buy the product at the end of the day? Traders glued their headlines, eyes locked on the screen. Situation room meetings, nothing's what it seems. Decision coming soon, but it drags into delay. Futures spike, futures crash, then they fade away. One tweet moves billions, one rumor sparks to run. Refreshing every second like it's chasing the sun. Is this innovation or a bubble in disguise? A new digital empire or a system overhyped? We're building something massive, but nobody agrees. Staying silent since the market like a storm through the thieves. Tandies, now the whole world's sending Tandies. In the age of AI and endless trading dreams, we don't just chase tendies, we bring reality. Yeah, markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming rigs to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm printing life-changing gains. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future looking trendy. Body dive, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, market got obsession.
Morning, guys. Happy Monday. Hola. Welcome to the stream. How are ya? You guys ready for a new week? New week, new opportunities. The market's going crazy. I'm excited for today. Hello, Jonathan, Gerardo, Robin, David, one. We have like 3 or 4 Davids. I only see one today. Thank you guys for being here. Corn dog. Remember to change to the new futures contracts, guys. I'm gonna use SPY and QQQ today because every time we have contracts change, we have the charts goes a little crazy. So I'm gonna use SPY and QQQ today. Most of the time, I wait to pretty much last minute to change the contracts. Okay, so we have SPY right at resistance. This is the Friday side, the Friday that everything started to go lower. But we have NQ right at well, way above support. Yeah. Key level here for SPY. As the mage is right at all-time highs, rejecting pre-market highs. We gotta watch that. I don't think we had data today, right? Wednesday it's back with data and FOMC. Let's see if we can break this level here. If I see a clear reaction here on SPY, I might take it. But so far it's looking pretty strong. I think SPY holds here. I think the rest of the week we're gonna try to retest all-time highs. Obviously, with FOMC on Wednesday, can change everything, but I do think the market is crazy bullish with the possible war agreement. Howsy Dave in the house. I see everything fighting pre-market highs. Apple is trying to break that level. Same thing with Nvidia. SMH is also kind of stuck there. QQ definitely way above that level. A pullback here will be nice if we can get that. That would be awesome. I honestly don't feel like buying anything without a clear pullback. You guys watching the games? Yesterday, Netherlands, Japan was so good. Okay. I'm definitely watching for a possible rejection play here. Everything's gonna depend on how this candle closed. Yikes, that's an ugly rejection on Nvidia. I know, V. I know. Yeah, I'm trying that. Ooh, I don't like that. That is a very strong push on the Q. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that reaction on the Q. That was a very strong bounce here on the Q. SPY is still fighting these Friday's highs here. But the market's still looking pretty bullish. Hmm. I'll try it again. I'll buy more, add more if SPY loses the VWAP. And I'm gonna try to hold for these. Yeah, the market is looking pretty bullish. You're right. We keep projecting the same level. That's a pretty important level here on SPY here. Yeah, I think the Q is too strong, and that's definitely gonna help SPY going higher, but we'll see. Guys, stop me out, stop me out. Yeah, stop me out there. Yeah, but the Russell is reacting.
Big time.
And we have SMH breaking out.
Big time driller.
Guys, I was trying to play a level reaction, that's it. I said it like 1,000 times.
Got the keys to my blood clot, me more. Big time driller.
Move on.
Big time.
This is an important level and it was showing signs of reaction. That's it. Pretty simple. Take a buy now. You guys, don't tell me what to trade. Just because I took a red trade doesn't mean I don't know how to trade. Like, you guys need to understand that trading is not black and white. Some days you're gonna be red, you're gonna take red trades. Like, that's part of trading.
Big time.
And just because I'm red, it doesn't mean I'm gonna go ahead and jump in another trade right away. Like, calm down.
Big time driller.
Also, I'm not gonna go ahead and buy at today's highs. If I want to play the upside continuation, I'm gonna wait for a pullback.
Sim Simmer, who got the keys to my blood clot, me more. Big time driller. Yeah, true, I got 10
Another thing is, it's a gap and go day. I do not like trading gap and go days. Gap and go days are like my Fridays. Yeah, SMH is holding all-time highs at support. That's pretty bullish. Vita is doing nothing. Apple is having trouble at pre-market highs. Spike QQ very, very bullish. Yeah, I need a pullback to enter a possible long play. But yeah, I need a pullback here or to the VWAP. Same thing with the Q. I need a pullback. I think we're gonna have a pullback consolidation. You always have one of those after a strong push. So I think the smart thing to do here is just wait for that. And if the market just keeps going, it's just gone. Okay, let's see if this is gonna be a pullback that we want. I had a pretty nice weekend. I watched like 2 or 3 matches. I watched the Brazil one. I was expecting a lot more from Brazil. And what else? I did watch the beginning of the Germany watch. And Japan, Netherlands was pretty good. I'm waiting for tomorrow. That's Argentina is gonna play. My favorite one is Argentina, boludo. Brazilian match in Brazil, that must be like something completely different. Cachaça? What's that? I want to see if we pull back here and hold the VWAP and support, or we're gonna have another day when we get a fake out. Remember, like last week? Oh, okay, got it, David. Yeah. Fifth David. Okay. Okay, pretty important price action here. Let's see if we're gonna hold the VWAP. And it's good. And today it's gonna be a gap and go day, or it's gonna be a fake out. Looks like it wants to hold. We'll see. I don't know. Meta is a mess. Always a mess. Like that thing, I don't know why it moves so bad. Meta and Amazon. Really nice hold, VWAP hold there. So far it looks very, very clean, this pullback. But SMH is having a lot of trouble holding, so that's why I'm being extra careful here. So far, both Spanky U looks like a very, very nice break and retest. Yes. Gap and go days are not my days, just like Fridays. I do not like trading, excuse me, gap and go days. I think it's because I cannot trust a move that you have already, like a price action that already have like a big move overnight or pre-market, and then to keep going. I feel like my mind is like, first I need a pullback, like a big pullback, or the gap fill below. But yeah, I do not like gap and go days. And today, so far, it looks like a gap and go day. That's something that is pretty important to understand. Like, we need to know what type of market are you good at, and what it doesn't work for you. Like, I know for sure gap and go days are not my days, and Fridays. But yeah, this so far is not looking that bad. Really nice. Breakout, pullback, bounce, VWAP hold. SPY is even better than NQ because you have SPY here holding Friday's highs as support. And when I'm talking about Fridays, is the Friday that we had a huge move to the downside. That was Friday the 5th. And this definitely looks like a bull flag. It looks like a bull flag here. I just use a regular VWAP. I don't know what VWAPs. I just know one VWAP, to be honest. I don't know how many VWAPs are. Yeah, I've been trading for 10 years, I know. I traded different market with Trump, without Trump, COVID, the war, so many markets. Nvidia looking weak. We still have SMH having trouble. That's why I didn't take this bounce here, because I can see SMH having trouble here. But QQQ looks pretty bullish. Nvidia lost morning low, and the 30-minute candles are not looking good. In fact, the 30-minute candles are looking very ugly. The same thing with SMH. The 30-minute candles are not looking good, but it keeps fighting morning lows. But as long as the SPY keeps holding here, I'm bullish. If it loses that level and rejects the VWAP, I would think we are gonna have more downside, and I'm gonna try that one again. Yeah, the Russell is looking pretty weak now, but the Dow is holding pretty nicely. Honestly, guys, I still like what I was trying to do here. Fake out maybe another again this, just like last week. I still like that. But again, I think first we need to see SPY losing the VWAP and this level. If it keeps holding, I think it's gonna go higher. Yeah, that's right, V. Yeah. That was a big move, big overnight move. Yeah. If you guys the long, this is your entry here on SPY. If you like the longs. Okay. I like that. Please don't die right away. I think I should have waited for the VWAP reaction. Yeah, I think it's better to just wait for something like this. You want to see the candles closing under the VWAP and rejecting it. And I should have definitely waited for that. Okay, it's looking better. Pretty jumpy price action right now. Yeah, if you're green, get out of here. You're done. 3 trades and green, you're done. Yeah, the market's still holding there. Like I said before, I think I should have waited on this trade. I should have waited for a clean break, retest, rejection. The market is still holding and it's looking bullish, and I'm trading against it. I almost got a stop out there, and I think I'm gonna get a stop out. on this trade. Yeah, it definitely looks like a bull flag. It's holding resistance and support. It's holding the VWAP, so it's looking bullish. Like, this is a bad trade. I don't think the first few trades were bad. I do think this one is definitely... I needed more patience. I definitely needed more patience. And the price action here is a little bit jumpy. It's definitely better, even if you want to go long. I think it's better to be extra careful right now. Definitely looks like a bull flag holding support. QQQ is a little bit weaker than SPY. I think it's because SMH is going lower. It's looking weak right now. Before we had the Q being stronger than SPY, now we have SPY stronger than the Q. And I think that's why, that's because SMH is breaking down. It's dragging the Q lower. Yeah, I got to stop out there. Yeah, that was a bad trade. I'm not gonna lie. My contacts are killing me today. I'll be back in 1 second. It looks pretty look for longs. Anyone in longs here? It looks pretty good for longs. Really nice VWAP hold, support hold, looks like a flag, low pullback. Well, a little bit messy here, but it looks pretty good for possible more upside. Yeah, great. SMH pretty messy today. Same thing with Nvidia. Yeah, I might take another trade in the afternoon because I think today the first problem that I have is that I took two trades. I didn't wait enough after the market opened, at least for the type of trader I am. Most of the time I wait for 30-25 minutes after the market open, especially on a gap up day. So I think I lacked patience today. And if I leave the market alone for a little bit, I think I could find a nice setup for the afternoon. But I already took 3 trades today, which is, my rule is only taking 3 trades if I'm red. No more than that. And I literally feel like if I take a long here, it's gonna pull back even more if I enter longs here. So decisions. I think if ES can hold here, that could be a nice entry. Yeah. Same thing here on the Q. I don't know, it's too choppy for me right now, to be honest, guys. If I take another trade here, that will be for FOMO because I don't feel confident enough to trade this. But it's holding. So that's the thing. Like, it's holding support, it's holding the VWAP, but the price action here is no bueno. Maybe entering here, but giving it like with very small size, so we can give it like a big stop loss, like some wiggle room, so you can play around here a little bit above and below this level and above and below the VWAP for a possible upside continuation. Yeah, just for science. It could do that with maybe one contract. the only thing, like, how you really find out your where you drive and your worst days is using a journal. Like, I use Tradezilla, and that's how I figured out that Gap and Go days are not my days, just like Fridays. And Gap Field play swing trades are my best trades ever. So using a journal is how you're gonna see that. But you gotta use it the right way. Just put in your P&L is not how you're gonna figure it out that. You need to really put in all the data from your trades. Like I don't do it anymore, but when I started using Tradezilla, it was like, I don't know, 5 years ago. I had tags for Gap and Go days, for break and retest, Gap Fill, and ES, NQ, options, futures, and what was the other one? Oh, pre-market levels and previous days levels. So that's how you're gonna see your numbers when it comes to what are your best setups and your worst setups. And then you play around that. Like, if I know the Gap and Go's days are my worst days, I honestly forgot about that, because we didn't have many Gap and Go days lately, the past few days. Yeah, so I completely forgot about that. But yeah, that's how I knew Gap and Go days were my worst days, and Gap Fills, swing trades are my absolutely best trades, like, ever. But the Gap Fills plays are not, the Gap Fills are not acting like before in this market. So that's another thing. Like, I think trading, it's a lot about recognizing patterns and adapting to it. Like, the market, the past, I would say, since November, it's been, like, not that easy. Like, it's, I remember, like, obviously this move to the upside was pretty easy. You could pretty much buy anything and make money, but this whole range was extremely difficult to trade. Like, all these, that was from November till March. This range was I remember it was very, very difficult to trade, very fakey, and that's because it's a sideways price action market. So it's a range market. That was extremely difficult. Then we had the war here, right? And then we have this huge move to the upside that everyone was making a lot of money. Everyone thought they were a genius because you could literally buy anything and make money. And then when you have sideways price actions, when the market gets pretty difficult. So we gotta adapt to the markets. Plus, understanding what works for you and what doesn't. And not force it. Like, if you know you are a person that you feel very uncomfortable swing trading, just don't swing trade just because you see someone else is making a lot of money swing trading. Like, don't force it. If you're a pretty good scalper, just keep scalping. Yeah, the market looks like wants to keep going higher. Maybe it's very choppy here because it had a huge move pre-market, so it needs some consolidation, pullbacks. This pullback is very healthy because it's slow, small candlestick, so that's pretty healthy. I think going long looks better than short, but it's definitely choppy. So if you want to go long, I think you need to give it a bigger stop loss than normal. I'm not trading longs here because I don't like how SMH is looking. It's looking pretty weak. So I'm kind of scared to go long only for SMH to die and drag the Q lower. So, and I already did 3 trades and my last trade was no bueno. I think today I lacked patience with my trades. I should have waited a little bit more, especially for the first 2 trades. Swinger. Taking swings when you have a huge gap below is not a way to do it. Especially because we had a huge move based, it was news based. And yeah, we have FOMC with a new Fed on Wednesday, so clean trading right now will be very, very risky. Yeah, exactly, David. I'm just waiting to see if the Q is really gonna break out or it's gonna lose it here. SPY looks super eager to keep going higher. But SMH, I think, is stopping this move higher here. YM looks like it wants to break out, and the Russell pull back right at support. Nvidia and SMH today are a mess. What's the SpaceX ticker? SpaceX, thank you. It's holding pretty good so far. What is the market waiting for? I mean, guys, the market had a very big move pre-market, like consolidation. This type of price action is extremely healthy after a huge move. So, that's what you get when you have a big move. Nothing moves straight up and then straight down. So this is getting pretty boring. I don't think I'm gonna take any trades right now, especially not on this ugly price action. It looks more bullish than bearish. but I'm not taking any trades here. I think it's better to wait for the afternoon. SPY definitely looks extremely eager to break out here. If we see a strong move to the upside, I think we're gonna go for all-time highs. If not, if that doesn't happen, I think we're gonna go back down to at least Tuesday highs. So far, the market is holding nicely, holding support, VWAP. They had a strong push pre-market, looks like a flag consolidation, so it's looking like it wants more upside. Yeah, that was a very nice long play. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Very clean also. Like I said before, I think my third trade was really, really bad. I should have waited. Very nice hold here. Very nice hold. But yeah, that's sometimes like that, and you guys see me going through it live. I'm done for this morning, guys. If you are green and you played longs, congrats. You definitely had a way better day than me, or morning. Yeah, I'm not trading here right now. I might look for a good setup in the afternoon, but I'm done for this morning for the stream. So not every single day is gonna be green for me or for you, but today was not a good day. I think I needed more patience, extra patience today. So yeah, I'll see you guys again mañana. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. And if you make money, please don't overtrade. Keep your money. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye.
Markets making all-time highs, everything in overdrive. Every day I went from gaming ranks to power in the AI hive. Google keeps climbing while the bears still wait for the fall. Every dip gets bought back like it never dropped at all. Apes in the trenches, YOLO bets on fire. Diamond hands locked tight as the candles climb higher. Gamma squeezes ripping through the options chain. FD's up in flames, I'm pretty life-changing game. Tandis, everybody chasing tandis. Hey, I run in everything, the future's looking trendy. Body die, Robbie, that we never learned a lesson. Every day's a new rotation, Smirky got a fashion. Yeah, gel exploding 30% in a single day. Microsurging on the chips that I gotta pay. Data center rising like cities made of light. Algorithms trading algorithms deep